Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Christian Harris on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught, this is Lad McConkey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mitchell on the give, headed left.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you're not thinking is going to happen on a first down run. They'll likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, Stroud. Completed to his running back. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another chance for him. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Incomplete, couldn't connect to extend the drive. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Christian Harris on the stop. We've reached the... We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Herbert out of his end zone. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. Big game downfield. He's out in the clear. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Ty Chandler to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. Adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Up the sideline, past the 45. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud throwing here on first. He's on the move. Take it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Gets this to McConkey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert throwing again. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chandler now on the return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Chandler again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. It's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Getting out to his left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw, Stroud. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. Chandler now on the return. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
The give here on second. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. He gets this one to Chandler. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back gets the handoff. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Texans will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half the football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions. Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
2nd and 13. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Shotgun now for Stroud. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 17.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. A give left side to McCaffrey. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Herbert. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Herbert back to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. From the pistol, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On play action, here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't gonna count. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Broke through the tackle. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now for Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Back to throw it. Can't get it to him, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that brings up 4th and short.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, Herbert. He's got it near the end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chandler now on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Now to throw. Throwing deep down the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Texans football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Houston calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Finding Collins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It has the distance, and it's